Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. In today's stock market, major indexes saw a variety of trends. The S&P 500 index closed at 7,137.12, up 73.10 points, marking a new all-time high. The Nasdaq Composite Index also reached a new high, climbing 397.6 points to close at 24,657.57. Meanwhile, S&P 400 MidCap Index was down 13.31 points, closing 3,634.27. The breadth in U.S. stock market was slightly tilted towards advances. The Dow 30 Index showed more gains with 21 companies advancing. In contrast, the S&P 400 MidCap Index saw more declines on the day. Overall, despite some decline, indexes like the Russell 2000 outperformed with 1,094 stocks advancing. The Nasdaq displayed robust monthly returns of 14.2%. Meanwhile, the Russell 2000 exhibited notable yearly gains of 12.23%. Every major index showed a positive trend, though the S&P 400 MidCap Index had slight weekly losses. Positive trends in the U.S. stock market remain strong. Technology led sector gains today, closing at 6,078.72, climbing 2.3% to a new all-time high. Similarly, the communication services sector moved up, but remained relatively flat for 3 days. In energy, prices broke out upwards, closing at 865.60 after 3 days of sideways movement. Real estate was among the day's laggards, falling 0.69% to 276.34. The industrial sector also showed a downward trend, closing at 1,448.11, marking its second consecutive decline. Meanwhile, despite upward volatility, the utilities sector fell slightly by 0.16%. South Korea's iShares ETF surged 6.1% to a record high close at 155.80, with a strong positive trend. Taiwan and Thailand ETFs also showed positive trends and steady gains. The S&P 500 ETF achieved a new high at 711.18, with an upward breakout after 3 days of consolidation. South Korea's ETF exhibited a notable year-to-date return of 60.26%. Taiwan closely followed with a 35.67% year-to-date increase. The Norway ETF also displayed strong yearly gains. Meanwhile, Thailand's ETF has a slight setback this week, but maintains a positive year-to-date trajectory. In the technology sector, Apple and Alphabet both ended the day with significant gains, indicating a very strong positive trend. Apple closed at 273.17, up 7, a 2.6% rise, while Alphabet climbed to 337.73, advancing 7.26 or 2.1% in value. Similarly, Amazon achieved a new all-time higher close at 255.36, increasing 5.45, a 2.1% gain. This marks the second consecutive day of upward closing for Amazon and follows an upward breakout after 4 days of flat trading. Meanwhile, Meta Platforms continued its upward trajectory, closing at 674.72 with a modest increase of 5.88. Despite this, its trend shows strength, albeit after a short period of flat price movement. Finally, Nvidia advanced to 202.50, adding 2.62 to its price, showcasing a very strong positive trend and benefited from breaking upward after 3 days of consolidation.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is showing strength, currently at 78,564.62, up 2,216.4. Ethereum follows suit with a rise of 69.81 to 2,397.81. BNB reports a modest gain to 641.64, breaking out after 4 days. Solana trades at 87.27, a 1.3% increase. Dogecoin remains relatively flat at 0.0965. Short-term returns show Bitcoin and Ethereum with midweek gains and positive average daily returns. BNB advances after a recent breakout, while Solana and Dogecoin display stability despite longer-term downward trends.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar to euro is currently at 0.8539, rising by 0.0023. It reflects a negative trend despite its recent upward movement. Meanwhile, the US dollar British pound sits at 0.7405, down slightly, showcasing a steady pattern over the past days. Notably, the US dollar Japanese yen at 159.4760 is on the rise amidst a positive trend. However, the US dollar Swiss franc, standing at 0.7847, shows mixed signals. In contrast, the US dollar Australian dollar is down to 1.3966 amid a strong negative trend.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI host Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, cryptocurrency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.